Okay. Searchlight. I know that they're not watching this, but I'm just putting the memo out there. Searchlight. You will be having a lawsuit coming your way because you are completely ripping off Billy the Puppet's shtick of, playing games that lead to people's deaths. Billy the Puppet did it first, so expect that lawsuit to be coming your way ASAP. I am only kidding, but kind of. Hey guys, what's going on? Daniel Strong from QuickTime Reactions here, and with anticipation of me seeing the sequel to the movie that I'm going to be reviewing, I figured it's only fair that I cover the first one of these. So let's get into it. I'm, of course, talking about the 2019 horror movie Ready or Not. This was made by the team known as Radiosilence, directors being Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette, with the script being written by Guy Busick and R. Christopher Murphy. Olpin, Gillette, and Busick are the trio that are known as Radiosilence. This movie has an absolutely amazing cast, which features samaraweaving, Adambrody, Mark O'Brien, Nikki Guadagni. I probably butchered that horribly, I'm sorry. Elise Levesque, Andy McDowell, and Henry Czerny, who we have talked about on this channel in the past with the Mission Impossible movies. He was in the first one and the last two in the franchise. And this movie tells the story about Grace. She is recently, or is going to be married, I should say, into a very wealthy family, the Le Domases. But on her wedding night, she's got to play a game. It seems simple enough, but she soon realizes that this game is going to be deadly. And she has one thing on her mind: survival. So 2019 was when this came out. I was firmly into horror movies at this point. But in terms of me watching movies, I was still very much an IP guy. I was only seeing like IP movies or movies that were from like the big studios. Because this came out in August of 2019. So August 2019 was actually when I started college. So I don't think I would have had time to go and seek this movie out. Although I did go see It Chapter 2 when that came out in October of 2019. I went to go see that with my father and my roommate at the time. And that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I never really had the time in college to seek out movies until maybe late 21 into early 22 after the whole, pandemic thing happened. So yeah, at this point, I really wasn't seeking out, non-IP movies, as well as, because of college, wasn't really going to the movies much in general. But having gone back to watch this movie, this movie is so good. First, this is going to be non-spoiler. More specifically, towards the end. I'm not going to spoil anything in the ending, because you need to see that ending to believe it. But yeah, I really like how the movie opens with just this kid who sees a guy that's just completely, bloodied. And the guy's just, reaching out for this kid's help. But the kid says, he's here, he's right here. And all these people in mass just come in and drag the dude away. Like, like that is one hell of a hook to get people interested in this movie. Then we cut to the present day, with Grace, Samara Weaving's character, getting ready to marry her a fiance, Alex. And Alex is like, hey, I'm giving you one last chance here to back out of this. We don't have to do this, and you can just leave. And Grace is like, no, I'm all good. And so they have the wedding at this, very luscious house, which of course is the Le Domas house. And before things can get freaky underneath the sheets, they do have to play a game. And it is, well, tradition because Tony, the father to Alex and Daniel, who is Adam Brody's character, who was the little kid that we saw in the opening of the movie, tells the story of how their grandfather, or great-grandfather, I should say, Victor, made a deal with some guy named LaBelle in order for his game business to take off. And so ever since then, whenever someone new comes into the family via a marriage, they play a game on their wedding night. And everyone lists out like the games that they play, like backgammon, chess, checkers, just like simple stuff. But when Grace draws the card, it's hide and seek. And everybody has a scared look on their face. And so basically they give Grace on 100 count to hide. They're going to shut off all the security cameras. They're going to play it like how, Dad did it back in the old days. No cameras, no technology, no nothing. And they're grabbing crossbows, bow and arrows, hatchets, axes. And you're starting to think, well, what's going on here? And it's not until Grace encounters some members of the family that trying to kill her, and also Alex trying to, save her, that she finds out that hide and seek was quite literally the worst card that you could draw. Because any other card in that deck, if you would have gotten that game, you would have played it normally. But with hide and seek, you have to survive until morning. And if you don't, you're going to get killed and sacrificed. So now Grace has to essentially survive through the night. And she gets messed up in this movie by both adults and kids, which is absolutely insane. And this cast, absolute perfection. Like, Samara Weaving is legitimately a scream queen. Like, not only just because she's iconic as this character, but two, her scream is legitimately amazing in this. And I don't understand how a person can be able to do that, but she can do it, and it's absolutely incredible. Everyone else in the family is absolutely hysterical. I loved Adam Brody, playing kind of the detached older brother who just like he just doesn't care anymore. He kind of cares, but he doesn't care all that much. Henry Czerny as the father, he's also hysterical. He has a couple of good lines in this. He's like, it's not Dad's fault that they didn't have technology back then to, use the excuse to turn on the security cameras to try and find her quicker. Nikki Guadagni, again, apologies for name pronunciation. She is Aunt Helene. she's absolutely hysterical in this and absolutely dead set on wanting to kill Grace. And it's both horrifying and hilarious at the exact same time. Like, everyone in the cast is awesome. Absolutely awesome in this. Busick and Murphy's script also very much helps with that. Having very distinctive, unique characters for everybody in the cast. Like, it is very much well written on the page and then performed absolutely amazingly by everyone in the cast. So, good job to everyone involved on that. And Olpen and Gillette's direction in this is also really, really good as well. Like, they know how to shoot a chase sequence, which, explains why, all the chase scenes in Scream 6 are so good as well. Just absolutely masterfully done all throughout. Brian Tyler does the score for this, and I don't know if he's the one that made the hide and seek song, like that plays while Grace is hiding, hide and seek, that one. But like that's also really, really good as well. Just absolutely awesome. Like, I know this movie is talked about a lot, but in my opinion, I don't think it's talked about enough. Like, this is an absolute, like, underrated gem of a movie. Absolutely amazing cast with stellar writing behind it, really solid direction, really good score as well. There's not much wrong with this movie. Like, it is absolutely amazing. If you were thinking about going to see the sequel, please watch this first, because A, you will not be disappointed, and B, the ending will leave you with your jaw on the floor. Like, it's so good. It's absolutely amazing. But those are just my opinions on the movie. What are your guys' thoughts on the movie, and are you guys going to see the sequel? Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I think that is it for me on this one, guys. Be safe out there, and if you think about, marrying into a family, just make sure to do your research, because I don't think you would want to, marry into a family that is a devil worshipping cult at the exact same time. Like, I don't think anybody would want that in their life. So, just a suggestion from me. Just do your research as to who you're marrying into. That's all I ask. And I'll catch you guys next time.